Australia is banning YouTube. Is one of the first world social media platforms that is not allowed to be used by the children under 16 years in Australia. Children under 16 years will not be allowed to create an account on YouTube, will not be allowed to create any content for YouTube under 16 years. But they can watch YouTube videos without an account or using their parents' account, if so. But they are doing this to prevent or to protect children from online harassment, from bad behaviors online. And I can guess, or I think even someone watching using his or her parents' account, they can be harassed online. That I can't rule it out. Someone can again be harassed through his or her parents' account when they are watching or doing stuff on social media online. Now, on the 30th July 2025, the government of Australia has just announced that every children under 16 years will not be liable to create an account on YouTube or create content on YouTube. And then, if anyone is found and anyone who fails to comply with this will be fined $49.5 million. You have to pay a fine of $49.5 million if you fail to comply with this. Now, there we go. Protecting children from social media, from internet harm. It's great. This is a great idea. I welcome it. I like it. I love it. Because if Australians are not protected from internet harm, bro, what the future we're having, how the generation would be, bro, this is so great for the government of Australia. Thanks for doing this. But again, I hope this is not going to be used to crack down on all YouTube users. You know, things start this way. They start with, we are protecting children. We are protecting children. Then next day you will see something being added on that. Another day you will see something being added on that. Eventually you will see everyone is not eligible. Everyone is not eligible to create a YouTube account or to create content on YouTube. And there will be some specification, or there will be some regulations that you must have to first do this. Like in UK, they brought protecting the children from internet harm, and that you have to first verify your face. You first verify your ID if you want to use the internet, that you are of age to use X, you are of age to use Wikipedia, are of age to use so and so. And in the US, I've seen they are also proposing to bring that. They want to do that. UK did it. US, they are proposing. And now Australia is banning YouTube for children under 16 years. That's good. But where are we going? Where are we leading? Bro, there might be something big that is coming, what you haven't seen by your own eyes, but they are boiling it, they are cooking it for everyone using YouTube. Not only those underage, but it might be for everyone. You never know. That might come someday, sometime. So, what must be done, according to me, let's protect our children. Let the parents be with that responsibility. Let's not make parents so weak, so dumb, so retarded that they can't even protect their children from internet harm. Bro, let's let the government, or let's not just leave parents to be lazy that they are not able to protect, to guide, to parent their children. That must not work that way, because the way things are moving on, it's like we are taking away parents' jobs. We are denying them their chance to raise their children. Bro, everyone here, we've grown up being told by our parents, never do this. If you do it, it's bad. It will lead to this. Never do this. If you do it, it will cause this too. Okay? And we grew up knowing, if I do this, this will be happening. This will happen to me. So you decide, no, I'm not going to do it. All right? But now it's like we're making parents not to parent their kids, and we're making kids not to decide. It's like we're training a future generation which can't decide, which can't think, which can't decide, that they'll just be going with what's there. They tell them, take this way, you can't decide, you can't ask question is why, you just go. That's what I'm saying. But everyone, if it's about protecting our children, bro, that's great. Let's protect our children from internet harm. But again, I have ever seen a children being abused, being harassed through their parents' accounts. So what's that going to be? You can watch, yes, you can watch YouTube without an account. It's true. But if I go on a computer, my parents' computer, to watch YouTube, and I'm watching it through my mom's account, my daddy's account, and I get harassed, how will that be? Right? Because even that can be, bro. You can prove to me, you can support me that you have ever seen that. You have ever watched YouTube through your mom's account. You have ever watched YouTube through your daddy's account. All right? And people have ever watched porn through their parents' accounts. Yes. You just come on your parents' account, you open, history is still there, you click, you watch. Oh, you are watching porn, right? Through your parents, your mom or daddy's account. And it was not your intention, but you are watching it. But the government is saying, we are preventing you from that. Bro, there is a lot to be done. There's still a lot to be done. There's still a lot to be done. And you've seen in UK, people have started using Gary's mod to verify their age. So, let's wait and see. But that is it from Australia. Government is saying YouTube, you banned by December 10th, 2025. This year, YouTube will be banned to children below 16 years, not to own accounts, not to create content on YouTube. What about that children content, kids content is also not allowed? If kids are creating content for themselves, for their kids, you know there is YouTube Kids, YouTube for kids. Now, you mean children in Australia are not allowed to create content for their fellow kids? I don't know there, because if you are under 16, you are not allowed to create content on YouTube. Oh, adult content, educational content, which content? Because they are kids content. Even that's not allowed to be created by kids under 16 in Australia. Then who will create content for the kids in Australia? Their parents. Maybe parents will be creating content with their kids. And I think that's allowed, and it's everywhere, and even on YouTube. A kid, anyone to create or to go live on YouTube, you must be with your parent. You must be with a grown-up figure in your camera. I think it is again will be like to work like that. To create content on YouTube, you have to be with a parent. Let's wait and see exactly what's gonna be.